Okay, I'm here to try to tell you how to get a certificate of good conduct or a certificate of relief from disabilities. Um, the easiest way, the way that I did it. Uh, if there's an easier way, I don't know about it, but I'm just telling you how I did it. And I hope this information can help other people out there obtain theirs. Because this is something very important to have if you have been convicted of felony or misdemeanor, but you're no longer involved in that type of life, and there's a certain place you want to be in life, and these convictions is stopping you from getting there. Um, first, I went to Google's and I typed it in. Where to get a certificate of good conduct in New York? Oh yeah, by the way, this is for New York. I don't know about any other state or anything of that nature, but I'm in New York, and this worked for me in New York. Um, go to Google, just type this in. This will come up, and you go to the one that says PDF. You click on this, and it's going to give you a PDF of the application to apply for the certificate of good conduct and relief. This is the application here. Strongly suggest that when you get this, it comes up, you read it completely so that you understand what they're asking for you to give to them, and you understand who's eligible to receive this, possibly receive this certificate, and what are the conditions. Here it tells you about the relief of disabilities, and here it tells you about certificate of good conduct. Understand this: a certificate of relief from disabilities is different than the one for good conduct. Disabilities, relief from disabilities, is dealing with misdemeanors, and good conduct is dealing with felonies. And there's a time limit on you doing the right thing with no problems at all in any form or fashion, that you have to wait before you can even apply for this. And that information will be located here on the first page for misdemeanors as well as felonies. And as you go down, excuse me, as you scroll down, you will see other very important information. Um, where do I apply? How do I apply? Things of this nature. All the information that you're going to need is going to be on this application. So, also, I want you to understand and realize that it does not make your felonies go away, your convictions. It does not seal them or anything of that nature. It's just New York saying that you have been rehabilitated and you have shown rehabilitation basically from committing crimes, and that you want a new life basically. So they help you out by giving you this, by recognizing that you have changed. So if you're granted this certificate, it's something that you should let your employers or potential employers know that you have, because you still have to reveal to them if they ask you, or you should reveal to them that you was convicted of a felony if they ask you. If you don't reveal it to them, and then later on down the line they find out after you've been hired, they can immediately fire you. So if you don't want that, it's best to tell them in the beginning, and also let them know that you have the certificate. Some potential employers will ask you, even after you tell them you have a felony conviction or misdemeanor conviction, do you have this certificate or the relief? They want to know about what you've been doing since the time of your release from prison. And they're going to ask you your employment history, if you've been paying taxes for at least 2 years, and proved you have paid any fines and things of this nature set by the courts, any restitution. So that's very important that you have this information, and tax returns and things of this nature. You should save them and make copies of them and send them along with this application. Also, they're going to want to know if you had any special job training, vocational training, things like that. Uh, got letters from the people that live around you, you know, any volunteer work that you've done, All of these things are a plus. If you have it or you can get it, you should get this immediately. And send the letters along also with this application. This all is going to be in your favor. Positive comments, of course. And they have information on where to contact, who to contact if you need help dealing with this. And also for upstate New York, all the information is here. And there is something else. Yeah, this right here is where they want to know what are you applying for the certificate for, whether it's to secure employment, school bus driver, notary public, guns, handguns, whatever you're trying to do. They want to know why. So you give them that information here. Now, also, they want to know where you lived at, how long you lived there, things of this nature, who lives with you. And some people may think that this is prying, but all of this information is necessary. And if you really want to get this certificate, you should give up this information. Because I seriously doubt that you're going to get it if you don't give it up. So it's all about changing your life and moving forward and getting a better employment so that you can make a better life for you and your family, or just you if it's you by yourself. So we have to learn to change the way we think also. Anyways, moving forward, employment history, again, addresses and things of this nature, how long you've been working there, citizenship, they want to know these things, your legal history. Now this is the part here where I personally went down to the courts and got the paperwork, the dispositions of each one of my convictions. And they give you these things. For the felony, it was a charge. I don't remember exactly how much it was. But there's a charge. It's not much at all. But it's worth it. And it's something that you can hold on to and you'll have. And I got all of the dispositions also for the misdemeanor convictions that I may have had, that I had, sorry. But the misdemeanors you don't pay for that paperwork. You make a copy of this paperwork. Do not send the originals. You make a copy of it and you send it also with this application. Do not try to fill this out. I don't suggest, you can do what you want, but I don't suggest that you fill this out by looking at your rap sheet and trying to fill out all the information. Because if you miss something or you put misinformation, it's going to be a problem. And then you're going to have to start this process all over again, or they may look at it differently when they're viewing this application. So that maybe you're trying to cover up something or hide something. If you forget to put something in there, they can look at it in any kind of way they basically want. Me, I don't want to take a chance like that. I didn't take a chance like that, and I just went down to the court and got the dispositions and sent that. I sent a copy of that. And they want to know if they're out-of-state parole or probation. They want to know this information. And once you've done all of this, you send it out to, on the first page, it has the address. You have to also get this notarized. Make sure you get this notarized. That's very important. On the first page, it shows the address and where you're supposed to send this to. I'm sorry, it's not the first page. It's here. Right here. State of New York Department of Correctional and Community Supervision's Attention Certificate Review Unit. State Campus Building 2. This is where you send this application and all the paperwork to. Send it certified mail so you know that somebody received it, and you wait. And in the next video, I'll say briefly on what happened after that point of once you send this out. Actually, I could tell you here, it's really quick. After you send this out, you wait for like a month or so. So a parole officer will contact you in your area that you went to parole in, and then you go and you speak to this parole officer, and they're going to ask you questions and just reaffirm what you sent, and that's it.